Hello and welcome to the last episode of MANN CO ARMORY Pyro Edition. We will take a look at all of Pyro's melee weapons. Just like in the last episode, I will give my opinion and rate the weapon. So let's start with the Power Jack was added into the game on September 30th, 2010 in the MANN economy update, and its stats are plus 15% faster move speed on wearer, plus 25 health restored on kill, and 20% damage vulnerability on wearer. The Power Jack is a solid melee weapon for Pyro. Being able to move faster is really awesome. It would be so cool if Valve just increased Pyro's movement speed just like they did to the Spy. So yeah, that's the Power Jack. I rate it a 8 out of 10. The next weapon is the extinguisher was added into the game on June 19th, 2008 in the Pyro update, and its stats are 100% critical hits against burning players, minus 33% damage penalty, 20% slower attack speed. This weapon deploys 75% slower, and no random critical hits. The extinguisher used to be the go-to Pyro melee until it got nerfed, and then everyone ran to the Power Jack. I remember watching Sketchak doing those Pyro market gardeners, but sadly he doesn't upload anymore. So I rate the extinguisher 7 out of 10. I know that there are still people using it, but it's not the same anymore. The next weapon is the Homewrecker was added into the game on March 18th, 2010 in the first community contribution update, and its stats are plus 100% damage versus buildings, damage removes sappers, and minus 25% damage versus players. As you can see from the stat, it's a support weapon, and it's Angie's dream to have a Homewrecker Pyro on his team. When this weapon was added, it created the pyro subclass, so it gets a plus from me. So I rate it a 10 out of 10, just cause it's so cool. Now they just need to add a Pyro melee that heals buildings. The next weapon is the Back Scratcher was added into the game on December 17th, 2010 in the Australian Christmas update, and its stats are plus 25% damage bonus, plus 50% health from packs on wearer, and minus 75% from healers on wearer. Now from reading the stats, you can see that this is the perfect weapon for casual, since there are next to no medics at all. And it's a good medieval mode weapon, since medics can't use mediguns, and it's a good lone wolf weapon. So I rate the Back Scratcher 8 out of 10. The next weapon is the volcano fragment was added into the game on February 3rd, 2011. Alongside the Sadhana stick. They were a part of the Rift promotional items. The stats are: on hit, target is engulfed in flames and minus 20% damage penalty. Now from reading the stats, you can see that this is a garbage weapon. Nothing more to be said, so I rate it a 2 out of 10. Oh, and it's hilarious to get a kill with it. And I found out that it was originally going to be an extinguisher reskin. I hope that in the Pyro update they either change it or just make it a extinguisher reskin. The next weapon is the First Degree was added into the game on December 15th, 2011 in the Australian Christmas update. It's a part of the Dr. Growboard's movement pack, and its stats are All players connected via medigun beams are hit. So it has no downside, making it a direct upgrade to the stock axe. So I don't really know how to rate this one, so I leave it to you guys to comment your opinion on the third degree. And now, the final weapon of this series is the neon annihilator. Was added into the game on August 2nd, 2012 in a triad pack, and its stats are: damage removes sappers, 100% critical hit versus wet players, no random crits, and 20% damage penalty versus players. From reading the stats, you can see this is a pyro shark. It involves the pyro hiding somewhere in the water and striking anyone unfortunate to pass by you. It's a good weapon for joking around, and it's satisfying to get a kill. It deals 156 critical damage. So I rate the pyro shark a 7 out of 10. So that was it, the end of MANN CO ARMORY Pyro Edition. If the pyro update comes out, I will probably review the new weapons, and if the weapons now get changed, I will probably redo those episodes. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video and have an awesome day. Peace.